I'm Chris Kubal. Here's a look at your Local 5 weather impact forecast. We've already turned things around in a huge way. We started in single digits Tuesday morning, 5 degrees. Those temperatures for Thursday afternoon reaching up into the 70s, well into the 70s over central Iowa. We're not stopping there. Saturday, I think we're looking at upper 80s to about 90 degrees across central Iowa. That kind of a turnaround, 81 degrees, well, that's getting up there with the best of the best. That temperature rise of 81 degrees in 4.5 days would be good for the number 2 slot. Number 1, 84 degrees back in February of 1981, where we turned things around 18 below to 66 degrees above zero. That is just crazy to see that kind of a rise in just 4.5 days. We're going to be watching for possible northern lights viewing across central Iowa tonight. G2 storm overhead. We'll be watching the parameters closely. It looks like we should have a mainly clear sky. A couple of high thin clouds will build in as we go throughout the later stages of the overnight, but should they materialize, I think central Iowa, we have a good chance at seeing them. For tonight, temperatures down through the low 50s. You do see a couple of those clouds from time to time, but really nothing too significant. Now, temperatures are going to spike once again for tomorrow. Weak little boundary is going to shift that wind around early tomorrow, but very little substance behind that wind, and I think we get it done once again, sending those temperatures in the 70s to about 80 degrees in parts of southern and western Iowa. And Saturday's the day where we take the lid off. Again, another mainly sunny kind of a day. We'll be looking at a slight breeze from the south and west. I'm talking 10 to 15 miles per hour. By noon, we're already well into the 80s, and I think we top out into the upper 80s. 49 degrees tonight is our overnight low, and 79 for your Friday. Look for that mild sunshine to really take over, and I do think there's plenty of 80s across the map as well over southern and western Iowa. Robust warmth holding for the next couple of days. Saturday's where we take that next little step upwards. Again, 86 is going to be our forecast. 86 is also going to be the record high. In fact, 79 on Friday is the record high as well. So both days in jeopardy, currently forecast to reach that record territory. Now, cold front will swing through on Sunday. Temperatures likely fairly steady through the day into the 50s. You'll notice that difference. There'll be a little bit of a cool breeze from the north and west and more clouds as well. Monday, those highs confined to the lower end of the 50s, which is actually pretty typical for the time of year. We'll bounce around between 50s and 60s for the time being. No big time storm systems ahead. As we do move through the next week and a half long stretch, a few small shower opportunities. One as that cold front drifts through early on Sunday, then another small opportunity on Tuesday. Thursday is probably the best of the bunch with the 30% chance there. Temperatures again kind of bouncing around a little bit. Typical is the low 50s for daytime highs, both a little above and a little below this territory throughout.